the Phillies, and hordes of terrible human beings, their fans, will come to town this weekend. But according to Bob Smizik, we need their help. Get people in the ballpark. Bob Smizik, who was a columnist here forever and is now an old man, he tweeted after the skiing start, winning team, splendid spring night, best ballpark in America, the great Paul Skeens on the mound, tickets sold 13,515, actual people in the stands somewhat less. Please don't tell me Pittsburgh is a great baseball town or even a good one. It's just a mediocre baseball town. Now, last night there was a brief rain delay. The game was supposed to start at 6:40. First pitch wound up being at 7:05, but just 10,544 people there last night. And look, here's the way it goes, in my opinion. Guys like Smizik, guys like Mark Madden, for years, have shamed any Pirates fan that goes to games. Don't put money in Bob Nutting's wallet. Don't you dare. Don't go to the best ballpark in America. Even if you like baseball and you have a family, don't go down there. All you're doing is rewarding him. And now they're kind of good, and it's been 44 games, and we are being made fun of as a baseball town because people aren't there yet? Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Don't trust ownership.
Right.
Oh, but now they've been good for 44 games. You better be there. Rome wasn't built in a day, and one of the biggest reasons for attendance increase in Major League Baseball is season tickets. People weren't rushing to buy season tickets after last season, where they were actually worse than the year before. Now, I would imagine if the Pirates make the playoffs this year, season ticket numbers are going to go through the roof, and so paid attendance numbers in April and in May are going to go up. I don't think it's all that difficult to figure out. They've had 3 playoff seasons, 4 winning seasons in the last 30 friggin' years. It's going to take more than 44 games to get people into the ballpark. But I cannot stand when we have been shamed as Pirates fans for going to games. And now the same people that shamed us saying, oh, it's not a baseball town. Well, which is it? You told us not to trust the owner, and now it's 44 games. We don't trust it yet. Give it time, gosh darn it.
Right. I mean, I said this yesterday. I'll give it till like mid-June.
Yes.
Whenever the weather breaks, kids are out of school, and, people will find their way to the ballpark. And especially, obviously, throughout this month, it will tell a lot. If the Pirates keep winning through the rest of the month of May and into June, then I think that people will start showing up.
I think so, too. And the schedule makers haven't done the Pirates any favors either. I'm not making an excuse, but I do think we're going to see the attendance numbers juiced to the negative when the season's over, because we're in the north. It rains here a lot in April and May. Pirates have 17 April home games, 16 May home games. Then they have just 12 in June, 12 in July, and just 9 in August. That's when they're going to be in the thick of things. That's when the weather's going to be good. That's when kids are going to be out of school. And we're not going to have as many home games. And that annoys me just from a practicality standpoint. Like, hey, you're going to have some makeup games because it's going to rain. Why any team like Cleveland or Pittsburgh would play this many games in April and May is beyond me. And find a way to flippy-floppy that. But I don't think Pittsburgh's a bad baseball town at all. I think it's been a bad 3 decades, and you got to build up equity with a fan base.
Yes.
In 2015, when the Pirates had come off of 2 playoff seasons, they averaged 31,000 fans a game. This is not a big city. That's 80% of the ballpark filled up, and Pony pulled this up. That same year, the New York Yankees filled, on average, 80% of their ballpark. So if you build it, they will come. They ain't built it. They built it 4 times in 30 years. And now we're going to put it on the fans and shame the fans? That really pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, can we? What's the average going around in Major League Baseball of attendance of Eastern teams? I mean, and especially just not the Yankees, but teams that are of liking the Pirates, of average to getting better, but have some excitement around them. Like, I bet you it's around the same.
Well, the Pirates are 3rd from the bottom in attendance.
Okay, well, I mean, but how what's the gap like to the median?
Cleveland's averaging 3,000 more fans.
Okay.
Minnesota's averaging 3,000 more fans. Who else would compare? Cincinnati's averaging about 9,000 more fans.
All right.
But Cincinnati made the playoffs last year.
Right, and so did Cleveland.
And Cleveland makes it almost every year.
Right.
And Minnesota, while they were tearing it down, they've been surprising this year. And there's a history of winning more frequently in Minnesota the last 3 decades than there is in Pittsburgh. So I think it's much ado about nothing right now. I think you're right. If June rolls around and they're in it, if July rolls around, August, September rolls around and they're in it, and they're not putting 30,000 people routinely in the ballpark,
then we
could have a different conversation.
Correct.
But guess what? I don't think that's going to happen because we've seen it in 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When they're even flirting with the idea of being good, people go. And by the way, we also are privy to the ratings. Like, Pirates games on our station are doing very well right now. When we talk about the Pirates, we do very well right now. I know that at AT&T Sportsnet, they're doing very well right now for Pirates games, for Pirates pregame, for Pirates postgame. So just because people aren't willing to spend the $30 at minimum for a ticket to go watch them when it's 48 degrees outside, I don't think means we're a bad baseball town. As long as we're watching, where does it matter where we're watching from?
Mm-hmm.
And once they show that they're for real, if in fact that happens, I think people will be willing to put some money on the line. But until then, shut the hell up. Don't go to games. The owner's a joke. Okay. Now I'm not going to games. And now you're going to criticize me? F off. I always hated that too. Shaming Pirates fans for believing. Because that'd be the other thing. If there were 31,000 people in the ballpark each of the last 2 days, these same curmudgeons, I think, would be saying, they're only 3 games over 500. I can't believe all you fools are falling for it.
Right.
That's exactly how that
ship is going to sink.
Yes. We're waiting for the other shoe to drop. I can't believe Bob Nutting pulled the wool over your eyes. Yes, Harry.
You're not on today at all. I was just looking at you.
Are you kidding me? I've never been better. That's the top of my game.
That was a good rant.
Just because you're not wanting to contribute to the conversation doesn't mean that I'm off my game.
We're friends. It's okay.
We are great friends. Wonderful friends. Best of friends.
Don't get too defensive.
It's also, frankly, a tough time to buy stuff right now. And I realize that affects everyone in the country and not just in Pittsburgh. But when you couple the fact that, gas prices and everything are through the roof right now with the fact that we've had 3 good baseball teams in 30 years, I think it's reasonable.
It's down the list of what I want to spend, of what, if I'm,
right.
What I'm going to spend my money on.
If they made the playoffs last year, then, yeah, I would spend some of my disposable income on a team that I would expect to make the playoffs again. You need proof of concept. And right now, we've just got a team that's 3 games above 500, which is great.
If I wanted to take my whole family to a Pirate game, it cost me $250.
I know. That's why I'm berating Jason Mackey and Neil Walker to try to get tickets to the game. And I'm afraid to ask Greg Brown because he's already given us so much.
Right.
Should I ask Greg, though?
Why are people ignoring the fact that Penguin games are also pretty...
Well, so that's the thing that bothered me about Madden yesterday. Madden's like, this is a bad baseball town. I'm like, the Penguins' attendance was as bad as the Pirates. So the Pirates are 28th, as I mentioned, in attendance this year at 15,566. NHL attendance. Let me just Google this real quick. And people can weigh in on the phone lines at 412-928-9370. I'd love to hear whether or not you think this is a good baseball town. But the Penguins were near the bottom of the league in NHL attendance. Let's see. Clicking the thing. I gotta find the thing. I can't find the thing. It's somewhere over here. I'll find it coming up next. Okay. But the Penguins were among the lowest drawing teams in the league last year. And sometimes that's what a franchise deserves.
Yeah.
The Penguins had made the playoffs in 3 consecutive years, and yet ticket prices weren't going down. Pirates have made it 3 times in 30 years. Ticket prices aren't going down. You got to earn my hard-earned money.
Yes.